Feel the waves cut through.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to make 3 t-shirt DIYs. So let's get started.
Breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight.
So for the first t-shirt, I picked this striped top that I had. It's pretty old and I didn't wear it from quite some time. Other than that, I picked these patches from Amazon. These are sequin patches. I got around 13 pieces for just 350 rupees. To stick these patches, you need an iron and a cotton handkerchief. And in case if you really want to get it real quick, then just use a Fevikwik. So I decided this 6 patches for this top, and I thought to just place them once before finally sticking them. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these lip patches these days. They are really very trending and they really look cool. So yeah, in the corner I decided to place the smiley, Eiffel Tower and the ice cream. I thought to place a book or anything you can place just below the t-shirt, so that the t-shirt doesn't move and it is straight.
Make it last for.
So after that, I placed the first patch and I placed a handkerchief, and then on top of it I placed a hot iron, and I kept pressing it for around 5 to 10 minutes. It's a little time taking, but then it got stick because it usually has a dry kind of glue in its stick. So for the second one, I thought to go real quick, so I used a Fevikwik, and I just I applied it on the back side of the patch, and I sticked it to the top. And these are very good and very tough kind of a glue, so it doesn't come out even if you wash the top. You have to be really careful while using these glues, because usually if they stick to your fingers, it's really gonna be very tedious to just get rid of it. So likewise, I sticked all my patches, and tada, my t-shirt is ready. For the second top, I'm using a grey color top, and with that I'm going to use some acrylic colors like red, green and black. And for stamping, I am going to use a potato, and I just cut it into halves so that I got a moon kind of shape. And yeah, and you need some paint brushes. So again, I'll be putting a book just below my top so that the top is just straight and it doesn't move, the cloth doesn't move much.
Open eye. Feel the waves cut through.
Now I'll take the red color first. I'll just take a little bit of the color, and then I'm going to just spread it with a paintbrush evenly so that it's the size of the potato stamp, and the whole the color sticks to the potato stamp completely.
All because of you. Dripping.
I'll just press the potato very gently on the color so that most of the color is stick to the potato, and then I'm going to make this patterns on my top. So basically I'm going to make a watermelon, half watermelon. So wherever some color is just left, the gaps, you can just fill it up with brush later. So this is done. So now I'll be using the green color to make the outlines of the watermelons. So once it is done, let's take the black color, black fabric acrylic color, to make the seed.
Make it last forever. Stop in time.
And I'm done. This is looking so cute. I'm so happy, and it has come up so well. And for the last top, I'm going to use a blue top, one scissor, white acrylic color, a ruler, and lastly you need a paintbrush. So first I'm going to just straighten the top properly so that when I'm doing the painting it should not be like crammed up. I'm going to take a ruler and with my paintbrush and white acrylic, I'm going to just draw fine lines. It can be thick, it can be thin, it is just up to you. But while doing this, I realized it's a very tedious job. So what I did next was that I used an adhesive paper and I cut out of it the line which I wanted, the thickness of that line, and then I sticked it on my top and I got a better fine line. And with that, you can see it was easier for me to just paint. So yeah, I dropped the idea of using the ruler and ultimately I used a paper to complete my pattern. So once it was done, I thought of making arrows on these lines because I'm not a very good painter, or I'm not very good at doing like nice paintings and all. So this is the easiest thing that I could do.
By the sounds I'm breathing in, hold tight, chemicals collide, hold tight.
So this is what the final product looked like. Although I know it has a lot of flaws, but yeah, it just worked for me. So then I thought to get rid of the elastic in the lower part of the top.
Paint the skies, only you can make me move.
Now you can wear this top in two ways. The first one is to just cut it into fringes, so yeah, to give it a boho kind of a look. Or if you are too lazy to do anything with it, just cut it and make a crop top out of it.